21st century में? Oh wow. But what is 21st century? Maybe somebody else wants to say something about 21st century. So isn't that just a buzzword we all use? नहीं हमें 21st century का school चाहिए. But do we know what we want with the 21st century school? Can we get there? And that's what we're going to talk about. I believe, this is my personal belief, that in a very short time of space, technology will facilitate individual learning plans. How can we do that? How will we obtain that? Through using technology, we will map कि एक student की shortcomings कहाँ हैं, and then individual learning plans will be devised accordingly. So we can know कि जी इस बच्चे का ये concept weak है, इसका ये concept weak है, and so on and so forth. Technology in our schools. Let's just have perspective on technology. What do we mean in Pakistan when we have some technology in Pakistan and in Europe? In Europe, they are using $20,000 per student per year. हम पाकिस्तान में कितना इस्तेमाल करते हैं? पाकिस्तान में हम सालाना कितना ही कॉस्ट है एक स्टूडेंट की यहाँ? हाँ जी, 24,000. ये कितने डॉलर बने? नहीं करते. You think so? Wow. Yes. So you have overseas Pakistanis paying fees in Pakistan. Yes. Okay. Oh yes. Relation चाहिए. Yes. Even yes. I don't agree with you on that one. Even if you calculate it out, आप calculate करेंगे उसमें तो आपको आ जाएगा कि oh, it's around 24,000 rupees. You convert that to dollars. It's around $300. Yes, $300 we use in Pakistan on one kid, and they use. No, yes, ठीक है, लेकिन it's okay. But still, let's just put perspective on the cost and what we are getting for those money. We are getting much more for our $300 than they are getting for $20,000. That's why I want to take this one. What do we have today, and what kind of society, future society, do you think we will have? Any in Pakistan? What will happen in 10 years' time in Pakistan? Is that going to be major changes?
I think so.
You think so? Great. Yes. I believe too, inshallah ta'ala, there will be a lot of changes. Technology, inshallah ta'ala, will be one of those enablers. Technology will enable those changes. School without books. Okay, great. Let's come back to this one. 10 years' time, you think we won't have any books anymore? Hang on to that thought. ये सोच यहाँ पकड़ के रखिएगा, हम अभी वापस पे आते हैं. But let's look at the main technology components that we have in our schools. We have hardware, computer, printer, camera, microscope, sensors. We have different softwares. ये सारे नाम आप भी वाकिफ हैं. You know all these words because you've been using those. But let's just put them up there. But where are we? वही अभी हमारी जो बात हुई है जहाँ अभी हम हैं. Let's just move on with this one. जो कंप्यूटर लैब आप लोगों ने बनाए हुए अपने क्लासरूम्स के अंदर, सॉरी अपने स्कूल्स के अंदर, how effective are they? How many the network associates that are here? How many of you have computer labs in your schools? Up with your hands. Everyone have computer labs. Yeah, but there should be. It's a far cry from there should be and that one. You're supposed to have a computer lab. Yeah. Okay. How effective is it? Is just the computers lying there? And that's it? एक interesting सा SMS आया था कि जब when you start buttoning your shirt and you start the wrong button, then the whole जब आप end पे आते हैं तो यूं खड़े होते हैं यार ये क्या हो गया? And that's what happens if you don't have effective planning for a computer lab. आपने अभी if you hire a person who is just 3 months diploma computer के साथ, how effective can that be? But there is help. You have to have a computer lab that supports your curriculum. बच्चे आते हैं वो पेंट ब्रश करके फिर चले जाते हैं या वो कीबोर्ड्स के ऊपर वो प्रैक्टिस करते हैं इन चीज़ों को और वो they go away. So you have to have an effective computer lab. Look at the total cost of ownership. आप उसको कैसे बेहतर कर सकते हैं ownership को? Power consumption को कैसे आप उसको कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं? Power consumption के लिए एक नई टेक्नोलॉजी आई है, वो हमने वहाँ लगाई है, हम आपको दिखाएंगे. It's called one of desktop virtualization और end computing. हम वो प्रोडक्ट जो हम इस्तेमाल करें, एक CPU के साथ 10 स्क्रीन्स एंड कीबोर्ड्स आप लगा सकते हैं। तो ये एक तरीका है जहां से हम लोग लैब की कॉस्ट को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। वी कैन ब्रिंग इट डाउन। जहां एक कंप्यूटर 300 वाट इस्तेमाल करता है, ये जो सोल्यूशन जो है ये 30 वाट इस्तेमाल करती है। तो सडनली आप अपने कैंपस में ज्यादा कंप्यूटर लगा सकते हैं। जो आपका फास्ट कंप्यूटर होगा उसको आप सर्वर बना लें और उसके साथ आप एक्स्ट्रा कंप्यूटर लगा लें। We were just talking about a lab, but how can we move away from the labs and bring computer closer to the students? And that is making subject classrooms. We have, for example, in Beaconhouse, we're using something called resource rooms, जहाँ बच्चे जिनको जब भी उनको हमने एजुकेशन देनी होती है, जहाँ कंप्यूटर इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं हम, तो वो बच्चे उसमें आ जाते हैं, they do their task and then they go away. So we can make, जैसे आपने फिजिक्स लैब बनाया हुआ है, केमिस्ट्री का लैब बनाया हुआ है, ऐसे ही एक आप रिसोर्स रूम बना सकते हैं फॉर टेक्नोलॉजी। यू ब्रिंग इन देयर किड्स एंड देन दे डू देयर स्टफ एंड देन दे कैन गो अवे। ओके, बट अभी हम जब बैठ रहे थे तो कोई इंटरनेट की मेरे ख्याल पे बात हो रही थी। बट वी हैव फ्यू चैलेंजेस इन पाकिस्तान व्हेन वी वांट टू इम्प्लीमेंट टेक्नोलॉजी, एंड दैट इज इंटरनेट। इंटरनेट इज वन ऑफ दोस crucial things that we want to do. Internet connectivity in Pakistan, you have wireless, you have edge, DSL. How many of you have, let's say, 1 megabit lines in your campuses? किसी के पास 1 megabit line है? अब आ गई है? Yes. अभी PTCL they have just launched this Nitro with 10 megabit, जो Evo के ऊपर वो wireless आ रही है. Yes. And it's not that expensive, but 10 megabit is really great. In far-flung, जी, it works. जब भी आप डिवाइस लेंगे तो 3-4 सप्लायर हैं। वैसे चल रहा होता है। यस, बट इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द वो जो एंटेना लगा होता है उस पर डिपेंड करता है, और ये भी डिपेंड करता है कि आपने वर्ल्ड कॉर्ड का ले रहे हैं, क्योंकि डिफरेंट एरियाज में डिफरेंट है जो स्ट्रॉन्ग है। सो हैव देम टेस्टेड आउट व्हेन यू जब आप ले रहे हैं, हैव योर इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी उस तरह से टेस्ट कर लें। पीटीसीएल का अभी भी डीएसएल जो केबल पे चल रहा है टेलीफोन के ऊपर, वो अभी भी काफी इफेक्टिव है, एंड पीटीसीएल डजंट पे मी कमीशन। हम बस वो है कि फार फ्लंग एरियाज में पीटीसीएल की जो इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी जो है वो काफी अच्छे, और उनके अच्छे स्टूडेंट पैकेजेस भी हैं। So for 1,000-2,000 rupees, you can get a quite good bandwidth connectivity. Yes, 1,200 yes a month. It's not that but a lot of money if you only have $300 to deal with. Yeah, okay. Connectivity for students and teachers. Should internet? I just want to ask you a question here. Should internet be human right? जैसे ह्यूमन राइट्स क्या है कि आपको पानी मिले, आपको बिजली मिले, कपड़ा, रोटी, मकान, इंटरनेट। हम ये स्लोगन कर सकते हैं यहाँ, रोटी, कपड़ा, मकान एंड इंटरनेट। So रोटी, कपड़ा, मकान एंड इंटरनेट, that should be a right. True? दुनिया में कुछ मुल्क हैं जिन्होंने कह रहे हैं कि ये एक ह्यूमन राइट होना चाहिए। फिनलैंड के अंदर हर घर में they are implementing 10 megabit connections in every household in Finland. They are doing that. So जब हमने compete करना है उनके जो हमें कहते हैं कि western countries के साथ we have to compete with them, and we are not even using the same tools as they are. We won't be able to compete with them at all. Not at all. Let's just have a small vote. Can we do this one right now? Okay. वो जरा पकड़ लें और yes. Just think about this question and we'll just give you a clickers. Those are the ones. And then you press if you believe yes. आपने start कर दें वो vote. अच्छा. When the time starts ticking down, जब ये time 25 पे आ जाएगा, when the time gets to 25, you click if you believe that having a computer in classroom will enhance learning, and if you don't believe it, then click 2. But not yet. अभी ना click करिएगा. Okay? अभी ना click करिएगा. Yeah, start कर दें आप. Okay, when the music starts and it gets to 25. So you have to wait 5 seconds. If it starts. Okay, here we go. Wait to 25. Don't click yet. 1 click. 2. Now you start clicking. Okay? This is also a good count of how many people we are in the room. No, you can't. Technology. You tried that yesterday as well. No, but it's okay. Everybody, let's see the results. So 11 of you guys think that having a computer in the classroom will enhance learning. And 3 says no. And I think that was more to do with just to be on the other side of the equation, I think. But it is true that all of us believe that having a computer in the classroom will enhance learning. The question is, how do we use that computer in the classroom to enhance learning? ये तो नहीं है ना कि आपने कंप्यूटर ला के वहाँ रख दिया and then बस जी अब learning खुद हो जाएगी. No, आप लोगों को या हम सब लोगों को उसके अंदर एक effort करनी पड़ती है, उसके काम करना पड़ता है उसके साथ. Let's look at the cost issues first of all. A used computer with LCD screen around 12,000, 400 per student for a year, 34 per month. That is actual cost of a computer in a classroom. Around 34 rupee per student in a classroom, and if you have 30 students in a classroom. So that's how low it is actually, and you can actually get, these are real figures. You go to a free center, buy a used computer with LCD monitor, and you are in the business. How can it be used? Enhanced English language learning. You put in a program with ABC and all of that stuff with the language learning, and then the kids can learn from that. Having one computer in the classroom, stories, rhymes and songs. You have this. One of the things that I've always, मैंने हमेशा जब मैं classroom में जाता हूँ मैं surprise होता हूँ. वो एक music teacher आता है, keyboard उसने वो बाजू के नीचे रखा होता है, and he comes in with the music teacher comes in with the keyboard in the classroom. वो आके वो keyboard वो करता है, वो ting ting और बच्चे जो हैं वो शुरू हो जाते हैं. And that picture always amuses me a bit. But that can actually, you can have the music teacher always in the classroom. The singing and the dancing and the play can always happen in your classroom just with the stories and rhymes and songs. Dictionaries, difficult words, if you're having difficult words and you can have kids look them up. How to in science. We don't have all the tools in Pakistan. कैसे हम बताएं बच्चों को कि जी इंजन जो है वो कैसे चलता है. पर हम एक मूवी तो दिखा सकते हैं ना. इतना तो हम कर सकते हैं कि हम उनको मूवी दिखा दें. So that is what we can do in science with how to. Group assignment आप दे दें कि बच्चे बैठ के रिसर्च कर लें. ठीक है, वो हम कर सकते हैं. हम उनको वीडियो क्लिप्स दिखा सकते हैं for repeating and remembers. जो रिमेंबर करनी हो चीजें.